name is Rosalind, and I was part of the Women's Sisterhood missions trip to Prima Tapia, Mexico. When we first came, we're involved in a huge and wonderful conference. So it was the first women's conference that La Hermosa Church, which is the partnering church with Casa de Luz. We partnered alongside of them and supported them in. It was beautiful. The women were treated like queens. Just really feel treasured and reminded them of God's love for them and how they are the bride of Christ.
Mexican women pray. They don't play around, they pray. And let me tell you, when those women pray, they move mountains. It was so good to be part of that experience because it really revived something in me, because prayer is such an important thing. That was just amazing. It was powerful, definitely transformative for me.
Vacation Bible School was definitely kind of a whirlwind and an experience in flexibility. I had the privilege of leading Bible stories for these kids. That was just amazing to be able to be a part of that, to have the opportunity one-on-one to be able to give handshakes and high fives and say buenos dias and hola and use very limited broken Spanish to communicate with the kids that are there. It was fabulous, and it showed me that there's so much joy and that we have a light in us of Jesus, and we can show that to others simply just by being. And so that was probably one of the highlights for me, was simply interacting with the kids.
Quite a bit of time with the little kids over at Casa de Luz during VBS. Personally, I played a lot of games with the kids. Duck Duck Goose was a favorite. It was amazing just seeing the kids just full of joy and love and laughter. And on the last day, I think I got like 4 hugs, and it was the best thing ever to just have this little person just run up to you who you've known for 3 days and just give you a big hug and a smile. And I'll definitely remember all of them.
And because of his love, we can love each other.
Y porque de su amor, nosotros podemos amarnos a nosotros.
And we're so thankful to be together with you.
Nosotros estamos muy felices que nosotros nos tenemos a cada uno.
You want to play another game?
¿Quieren jugar?
I like to eat. I like to eat.
Spending time one evening speaking to some of the mums that are part of Casa de Luz, and I love deeply, and I was able to talk and share my vulnerabilities and also listen and encourage some of the mums that I spoke with. I also had tons of fun speaking English and learning Spanish and showing my love towards them.
Jesus, sit, sit, sit. Jesus, there's no one.
Our heart is that as we do this, that people feel loved and people feel embraced, just as you've been doing.
We took the food hampers out. We went to 3 or 4 houses, and that we were able to practically serve the people in the community. How bringing food and sharing a few items, but really that gave us an opportunity to go into their homes and to hold their hands and to listen to them, and then it gave us opportunity to come together around them and just be able to bless them and speak God's life into them. And while we were there, things were changed. We saw the change in people's eyes. We saw how us doing a simple thing of obedience and sharing with people, how much it blessed them, and in us leaving there with bringing just a few bags of beans, how we left there impacted and blessed.
We went to a community outside of Prima Tapia called El Descanso, and we were able to come and encourage women. Beautiful children just came up and hugged me, honestly, like I've never been hugged before. She just didn't want to let go.
To visit and pray with some women in a community, and she was just so welcoming also. She said, "Thank you for coming into my home." And she was so happy to have prayer because she knew that God was her answer. And that again just moved me, because He is our answer. No matter where we live in the world, Jesus is our answer.
I'm so grateful for the team that came together and for what was built on that team, and for the way that each one of us, we're going back to Canada, changed. And that's what the gospel does, changes us from the inside out, and that produces change everywhere that we step. So I know that God had orchestrated this trip for the hearts of each one of us as members of this team, and that greater things are yet to come. So thank you, Casa de Luz, for hosting us this week.